Alright guys, what's up? So we've got a lot of pickups. It's going to be way too much to lay out over the table. So we're going to just kind of go through it as I snap some photos and you can see what we got. So this first pickup, as you can see here, PlayStation, everything. And then there was the DS, but managed to get all of these games. A couple of the PlayStation 1 games up on top, and then a handful of PlayStation 2 games, as you can kind of see as we go through, and then this stack here of the PlayStation 3 games. I did have a lot more PlayStation 3 games, but I already traded them in. GameStop is doing the cash for trade. They're the equal amounts, so I traded everything in, and I had a stack of stuff. I got about $230 worth of stuff. I had about $400 worth, but I decided to do it in increments. The PlayStation 3 controllers right now trade in for $22. So I traded 4 of those in. So definitely, if you have those, get rid of those. I do have extras that I'll be able to pair up with this system here. The PlayStation 2 Fat, the PS2 Slim. The discs are scratched. I do have the resurfacer, so I think I'll be able to bring them back. No cords, no controllers. I paid $50 for everything that you see here, and what I traded in was well over $50 for sure. So pretty good little pickup here, as you can see, and this is just kind of part one. So stay tuned, and we'll bring the next set of games up. All right, next was another sale. They had the PlayStation 3 marked for $10 with the 2 controllers. So, like I said, the controllers trade in for $22 each right there. They wanted $10 for that, no cords, but I pick up cords all the time at the thrift store in the flea market. So they said it works. I can't imagine that it doesn't. And then they did have this stack of games. So they had PS3 games, and then they had the Xbox 360 games. They didn't have the 360. I think these were just the games that they didn't play anymore. They had like $35 for all the PS3 games, $30 for the Xbox 360 games, $10 for the system. I just offered them $50 for everything because I started to go through and I was already at $50 in just the controllers and a handful of games for trade-in cash-wise. So I just offered $50 because I'm sure I'll be able to bundle all this stuff. The skate games are worth a little bit of money. Trying to think what else there was. Oh, and the Rayman Origins, I think, was in here. Oh, yeah, down at the bottom. That was worth a little bit of money. The Call of Duty games will all sell pretty easy. Quake Wars, I might hang on to that. Kind of like Quake games. That's kind of what I grew up on for the PC. So yeah, so I didn't have any trouble paying $50 there, so I got rid of it. And we'll just kind of see as I kind of piece things together. So there's one more part and still a lot to go. Next is flea market pickups from about 2 weeks ago. It's been a while since I made a video, but this was everything that I came across. It was this Nintendo or Sega Genesis box. It has all the inserts and most of the manuals. No system, but the guy just gave it to me. He wasn't really sure where the system went. So he's like, yep, you can just have the box. So definitely happy to have that. I have pretty much everything there. I'll be able to piece it back together and sell it probably as complete. Next was this purple GameCube with Mario Party 6. I had all the hookups, and there is a controller, the purple controller somewhere too. I paid $40 for it. Tried to get him down. He wanted $30 for the system, and I thought he was going to include the game. And he goes, oh no, the game's $10. Well, the game's more like $25 to $30. So I definitely went back and bought it. It's in really nice shape. The door is stuck open, but that's a pretty easy fix. It just needs cleaned. And then the same guy that had the Sega Genesis box had all of this stuff here. These were in a milk crate that was just wires and wires and wires. And I said, hey, if I untangle all these wires, do you get a prize? And he goes, no, but for $10 you can take everything. So it's pretty dirty for sure. But the cords on all of the controllers are good. The sticks kind of suck, but I'm able to replace the sticks, and it actually came out pretty well. So for $10, I got everything that you see here. The 64 did have the all the cords that it needed. So yeah, that was definitely a no-brainer there. Good pickup. So basically for 50 bucks, I got all of this stuff. Definitely happy with that as well. All right, and the final pickup from the weekend. You can see everything that we got here. This was a community sale that I came across all of this stuff here. So the first stuff was this Xbox 360, 2 controllers, the steering wheel. It was a girl's system. She bought the steering wheel because it made Need for Speed easier to play. It did have the Kinect with it. I'm hoping it's not the 4 gigabyte console. It very well may be, which would kind of be a bummer. But I paid $40 for all this stuff. I'm sure that it'll trade in for more than that. I don't know a whole lot about the steering wheel and stuff. I don't know if it's a real good one or not, but I'll look it up and do a little bit more research. But for $40, I know I'll be able to make my money back. This will sell all day, and honestly, probably the steering wheel will probably help it sell a little bit better. Next was this Box Wii, the PS4 game. And these Wii games here, it was kind of later in the day and I came across it. I said, what do you want for it? And she says 15. That's what GameStop said that they would give my son. So he wanted to try to sell it for at least that. So I said, sure, I'll give you 15 bucks for it. It's all complete. Everything's in there. It did come with an extra controller as well, with the nunchuck. So yeah, pretty good pickup there. I don't pick up a lot of Wiis, but when they have a box, they usually sell a little bit better. I did sell a black one a couple of months ago for like 80 bucks. And I don't even think I had any games with it. So that was kind of nice little pickup there. Next was the NASCAR 14. The kid brought it out. He had a couple other games, nothing crazy. Wanted $2 for it. It trades in for 12 at GameStop. And then the Star Wars Fighter and the NBA Street. I wasn't sure if they were worth anything. I only paid $2 each for them, so not terrible. NBA Street games are kind of fun, so I'm not totally upset with it. And the Star Wars game is usually a good bundler. And then we came across this Mario Kart Wii. It's actually still sealed. It has a little bit of box damage at the top where someone tried to open it, but none of the seals are broken on it. So that was a pretty good find. This was all this older guy had. I said, what do you want for it? He said $2. And then last were these Wii games. I don't even know what I paid for them. I think they were part of another bundle that I showed earlier, but here they all were. I think it was the bundle with the $10 PS3, the PS3 games, and the Xbox 360 games. So I had paid $50 for all these. So all in all, not too bad. Good little bundlers to add to that Wii to sell it, so everything will move pretty quick. So, you guys can see a lot of stuff this weekend. Good finds. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Yeah. Thanks for helping me out. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll have some more pickups next week.